if I had stayed in the same way I was going and doing the same stuff I was doing, going down that road, I would probably be in juvie right now.
Wow.
Be sitting in a cell right now. Either that or I'd be kicked out the house, because I've been kicked out of the house a couple times. Be adopted to a different parent. I don't want that. I've already changed parents once. I don't want to have to do it again.
Jacob, thanks for sitting down. I'm interested to know how you ended up coming to Heartlight. What was going on in your life that somebody would say, hey, I need to do something different and send my son to Heartlight?
I think what was happening was I was getting really high into drugs, and I was doing a lot of like different drugs, sneaking out the house, like disrespecting my parents every now and then. And it got to the point where like, well, through sixth grade all the way up to 8th grade, I was bullied in school. And so I started smoking weed just to see if like that would help my depression.
Yeah.
And then after that, I just started smoking more and more, and then I started developing new friends that weren't really friends. They weren't the right people to hang out with.
Yeah. Wait, but you say bullied. So the bullying stuff was lending itself, and you were just getting depressed over that?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
I was having a lot of anxiety and stuff, worried about like, getting in more fights in school because of what's going on.
Were you getting in fights a lot?
Middle school, I did get in a lot of fights.
Wow. So this is like 5th and 6th grade?
6th grade up to 8th grade.
6th and 8th grade. So anyway, so you're smoking pot, new friends. What else?
I would sneak out the house. I was taking a truck. Don't even have my license. I was taking a truck, driving it around at night, picking up different friends.
Wow.
And I'd come home, and sometimes my dad would know about it, and he would try to punish me, and I would just say, no, I'm not going to get punished. I'm going to do what I want. And that's when arguments from there would turn into fights, get into physical, and at that point I think my dad was thinking, he's like, I can't control him, someone else has to.
Yeah.
He has to try something new.
Was that hard for your dad?
Oh yeah.
How was your mom responding?
I didn't have a mom for about 10 years until last year, and she wasn't in the house.
Wow. And why wasn't she in the house?
They were like dating, and just got married, and she was living somewhere else, and then she moved in with us last November.
Oh, okay. So it's just been you and your dad for a long time.
Yes, sir.
What about your real mom?
My real mom I'm not legally allowed to talk to her until I'm 18 years old. She was doing drugs while I was in her stomach.
Oh, wow.
And she got caught up with it.
Wow.
So I was taken away from her.
So is she still caught up in it?
She's still doing a lot of drugs. Yes,
oh, wow.
I think I'd rather not let her in my life, just because I feel like if I do, something bad will happen and I'll get hurt or something.
Yeah. You think that's part of your thoughts and your thought process and feelings and anger or whatever that kind of boils a little bit?
A little bit, yes.
Just not having that?
It does, a little bit.
Do you get along with your stepmom?
I didn't for a while until I started sort of building a little bit of a relationship with her.
Yeah.
It's just hard from going with just me and my dad being together for 10 years all the way to having another person in the house.
Yeah, she kind of intruded on your lifestyle a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be hard for anybody, quite honestly. Yeah. And it's got to be hard on her, too, coming into it going, God, how do we do this?
Yeah,
and your dad gets kind of stuck. Okay, so you get sent off to Heartlight. Was that a hard thing for you?
It was, because I knew I was going to be missing out a lot, and I thought that our school was going to we were going to have school and stuff in football season, because before I got here, I was doing football training and stuff, because I'm a big football player.
Yeah.
I was really hyped out for football season, and I really wanted to play, and I wanted to go to the beach. I came here, I had 2 weeks of my summer. After we got out of school, I had 2 weeks of summer, now singer. So I was really looking forward to summer.
Wow. Well, everybody's summer kind of got shut down a little bit, and everybody's football program is getting shut down at the same time. I mean, we're all living this crazy, world that's just not real right now, and so it's a little bit different. Okay, so you come to Heartlight. Were you angry about that?
Yeah, I was. I was kind of mad at my parents, mad at myself for putting myself in the situations, and thinking I could have ran or could have done this or that to get away from it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's not where you are now.
No.
I mean, you look like you're doing well, are you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so what do you think's changed?
I think what's changed is that I want to change myself. And I'm starting to see like what I was doing was wrong. And that me going home, or me like if I had stayed in the same way I was going and doing the same stuff I was doing, going down that road, I would probably be in juvie right now.
Wow.
Be sitting in a cell right now. Either that, or I'd be kicked out the house, because I've been kicked out of the house a couple times. I'd be adopted to a different parent. I don't want that. I've already changed parents once. I don't want to have to do it again.
Wow. Okay, so what's the biggest change you've seen in yourself?
Definitely getting peer pressured. Decision making is definitely one of them. And anger is, I'm getting better with being able to control my anger. Because I was a really mad kid. I was always angry. But I'm starting to develop coping skills to handle it. I'm starting to be able to be more open with people. At first, I never talked to anybody about my anger. I never talked to really anybody about anything.
Wow.
Now I'm I want to be open about it and let people in.
Be
a little bit vulnerable.
Why do you think you were so closed?
I didn't want people to see the real side of me.
Why not?
Because I felt like they would treat me different, or I would lose the friends I have.
And were those the friends that you said earlier that you shouldn't be hanging out with, or?
A few of those were them, and then the rest of them were just friends that I had at home, like around the neighborhood and school.
So you felt like if you were genuine, then you lose.
Or I felt like if I let them in, knowing how angry I can get and like how mad of a person I am, I feel like they'd be like, oh no, I don't want to hang out with that kid. I don't want to get in a fight with him or something.
Wow. Okay, so where did that anger all come from?
The anger came from built up depression, and my parents always yelling at me for something. My family always like saying that I'm the one that like to blame or something. Like, I didn't like that. And I didn't like not getting my way with things. So I would get pretty mad at that.
Yeah, and so now you're living in a house with 7 other guys, 8 other guys. Well, you're never going to get your way. Right. You're probably learning that,
you
know.
Definitely.
But have you developed some good relationships here?
Yes, sir. I've found some real friends here.
Think they'll be lifelong friends?
A few of them, yes.
Yeah, some of them no. But I mean, but the other ones, yeah. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would your dad say? What would he say about you right now? What he's seeing when he talks to you on the phone and everything?
He would see that my relationship with God is getting closer. He would see like he still has struggles, but he's starting to change. He's really proud of me.
Wow.
Because I got level 3, and I'm proving to him that I'm willing to change.
Yeah, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Well, I know he's got to be proud of you. Mm-hmm. And my hope for you is that you and your stepmom can get along really well, because I think you having a mom in your life, because you haven't had one in your life,
right,
can be such a great asset for you, and you're going to love it. You know, once you guys kind of get over this stuff, and that'd be my prayer for you as you kind of head home and stuff.
Right.
Anyway, good to spend time with you.
Thank you.
You bet.